Welcome, everyone, to the 5th Hearthstone edition of the Streamer Showdown, the online game show that pits your favorite streaming personalities against each other in a battle of wits and artistic skill, as well as in, some episodes we've done in the past, dank memery. Now, today with me is a returning champion. He's been here every single episode so far, from the first up to this point. DisguisedToast, Trump, who's returning for a second time, and Firebat as well, joining us. Toast, how are you doing today?
I am doing good. I feel like I've already achieved the hardest part of this competition, waking up on time. So I'm ready. I am ready.
Yeah, Firebat, that used to be a challenge for you too, like a while back on, some tournaments. Yeah. I hear. You feeling good today?
I am feeling good today. I'm here to roast the toast and stump the Trump, man. Nothing's gonna stop me.
Wow, you are prepared.
Oh yeah, we thought about this beforehand.
Ready.
Yeah.
Oh, Trump, do you have anything to say to that?
I'm here to make sure that the myth that toast always lands down is incorrect. I'm not sure what that means, but there you go.
I dig it. I like the enthusiasm there. So Trump wants to debunk some long-standing myths. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the show is going to take place in multiple rounds. We have 5 games that the contestants will play through and accumulate points. And at the end of the game, or the show that is, we'll tally the points and figure out who ends up winning the entire thing. And they'll be declared champion of the Streamer Showdown number 5. That's all they get for it. The glory of returning as well, if they feel like it on the next one. Toast so far has been with us all throughout the time. We will at some point need Twitch chat to participate, especially when we declare the winner. Each of these guys will be given the choice of an emote that they can ask the Twitch chat to spam in the Twitch chat once they win. So before we move forward, I want to know which emotes you guys want. So we probably have Paw Chat for DisguisedToast. Confirm that? Yes? Okay, seems good. Firebat, what emote do you want? If you win.
If I manage to win by some miracle, I guess I'll just go with the standard Kappa.
Okay, that's a classic. Trump, anything?
Yeah, well, I'm going for the hip and new Tehe Pello.
I don't even know what the emote is.
What is that?
That is a Final V2. Tehe Pello.
All right, chat. You probably know what he's talking about. So again, guys, before we start everything, just a reminder, we have the tip jar ongoing with Matcherino. You guys check Matcherino out. There's a link in the description below under the stream. Matcherino is the website we use to crowdfund this whole thing. So if you guys feel like contributing to the tip jar, you can put a little bit of money in there. We distribute that money across the cast, the production, and basically the 4 of us that are here on the show. And if we reach the milestone, the tip jar milestone of $500, we then unlock a bonus round, which will be added on at the end of the show. So you can give your favorite player a little bit more time to get those extra points. For instance, if you want Firebat to win against Toast, or make Trump prove that Toast don't land face down or up, whatever.
Side up.
That's a good way to do it. And before we start the show, big thank you to Ting, who is our sponsor. The show today is happening thanks to them, as they are putting some money back in this whole thing. Ting is a U.S. cell phone service provider that works on the networks of T-Mobile as well as Sprint. But Ting works in a bit of a different way. They use rates and not plans. So you're not locked into a plan. There's no contract, none of that shenaniganery. You basically use your phone as much as you want for messages, data, and minutes when you're discussing on the phone with someone. And at the end of the day, you are asking to pay only for what you use. So there's no plans. You don't have any overage fees or any of that stuff. You can check them out. If you want to heal your phone bill for all the smorking that your carrier is doing, you can check out our link, smork.ting.com, under the stream, and check it out. You get $25 off your first bill, which should cover the first month, given that the average bill is about $23. That being said, without further ado, let's get started and get to round 1.
Round 1.
Oh, God. There we go.
All right, production value. Let's get started. Cardology is round 1. It's a classic. It's one of my favorite ones. Cardology is a game that asks the contestants to guess what card we're talking about while we present them hints. So we present them 4 hints, one at a time, and they have to read that hint and try to figure out what card we're talking about. Now, clearly, it is going to be kind of difficult at first, and then as the hints get revealed, the cards become more and more obvious. In this example, they only get 1 strike. And if they get it right, they win points. If they get it wrong, they lose points. So all the rules are clear here for contestants. Everything's good. You've done that before, no problem. Should be good. All right, let's get started then. Card number 1, Cardology, hit us up. Can mark you like a lotus. Can mark you like a lotus. All right, hint number 2. Can make you lust for blood. DisguisedToast, you have buzzed in. Dude, don't buzz in.
Evolved spores. I forgot what
Is
it's
it
called.
evolve spores?
It is not. It is not.
Evolving
Well,
spores.
I'm
Oh,
gonna,
come
so
on,
production
come on.
is giving it to Toast, but I wouldn't give it to
A
Toast.
little bit of favoritism, huh?
I
Returning
want-
champion, maybe.
I want to put it out
Nice.
there. So for I feel like this is, you know, close enough that
All right.
production could
is
maybe
close.
make the call, but in the future we're gonna have. Okay,
Rigged.
so you know what, Toast? You're gonna lose some points here. I've got Roy from the production. You're gonna lose 25 points for this, as you were not close enough. Yeah, I figured it's usually we ask for a very exact name. You were like 75% of the name through, so we're giving you 75 points instead of 100. But usually we ask for a very specific answer. So going forward, just don't buzz in. You know,
Just
do
don't
that.
button.
Don't
Alright.
buzz in ever, Toast. Let these guys win.
Just lose.
Just stop winning.
All right, hint number 3, hint number 4, so we can see what else we had in store. Can enhance your mana, of course, a reference to living mana, as well as doing these shrooms can win you games. So that should have been something.
I don't know what
Fair
this
enough.
card is.
Evolving spores.
If I'm totally honest with you.
Anybody care to educate him?
I get it through Elise Trailblazer all the time.
Yeah.
See, I played like 6 Elises in my last game. The Elise Trailblazer got all the packs, but never played this card before.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, it's a druid card that no one seems to like.
Oh, it's the
aside
one
from me.
Tice revealed, right?
No, that's
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, we're all right. Next question. We're out of here.
Card number 2. Welcome to the show where Firebat deserves a spot. Hint number 1, card number 2. Let's go. I can help you reach the heart of Ungoro. I can help you reach the heart of Ungoro. Hint number 2. I ain't got no silverback. I ain't got no silverback. Hint number 3, as the gentlemen are puzzled. I got forging in my back pocket. I got forging in my back pocket. And we have Firebat buzzing in.
Is it Stonehill Defender?
Is it Stonehill Defender? It is.
I've
Stonehill
played
Defender.
so many Tyrians. Yesterday, I just streamed literally Stonehill Defender Paladin and tried to get as many Tyrians as possible.
So
With
today was
double-
Elise.
Yeah, today prepared me for this. I've been practicing. I got my memes on lock. I actually played 4 Tyrians in one game.
That's not bad. We'll get there one day. 10 is the record, I think. Somebody posted at some point.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, it might have been casual though, but I remember seeing somebody post a video of worse to 10. That being said, hint number 4, before we move on to card number 3, King of the Stonehill. You couldn't have not found it at that point. I feel like the names of the cards are still not, they're not assimilated yet completely, right? I'm pretty sure you had the idea of what the card was, but not the name.
Yeah, I knew it after clue 1. It's just I didn't know the name.
There we go. See, so hopefully you get to figure out what the other ones are. Card number 3 of Cardology. Hit us up with hint number 1. Bestial cover. Bestial cover. All right, hint number 2. I gotta grow a thicker skin, man. I gotta grow a thicker skin, man.
I think I know this, but I'm too
Hint
scared.
number 3. The one true Iron Hide.
I know this one.
You do?
It's like, oh, but I'm in first, man.
Hint number 4. Deathwing makes you an armored god.
Dude, I played this in Raptured today.
Oh, okay. DisguisedToast buzzed in. What is it?
Earthen scales.
Is it Earthen Scales?
Yeah.
Nice job.
I knew it was something scales, like from the first one, and I was like, what the heck is the beginning part of this?
Damn.
The 1-mana card.
So here's a little known fact for those of you who may not be familiar with this, but most Hearthstone pros call cards by their actual numbers. They're like the 3-mana 1/4 that discovers a minion. They never
Yeah.
call them the Stonehill Defender.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this card is 1-mana armor gain druid. Like
Exactly.
Yep.
So this is what's happening here. This is what's going on. That's why Toast is still ahead. All right, card number 4. Let's get going with hint number 1. Vermin Sensei practices it.
What?
And we have Trump buzzing in.
Give me Dynamancy.
Give me Dinomancy.
What?
What? Is it Dinomancy? It is Dinomancy. It had to be Dinomancy. So hint number 2, hint number 3, and hint number 4 to see what else we had in store to make you guess that. Dinner Magic. Dinomancy, of course. Who let the dinos out? Rexar did. Drop the bow. Buff the beast. So I said when we were coming up with these that I thought the first one was very obvious to people who were aware of like Mancy having something to do with magic. Is that what like put you on the path, Trump? Like the fact that it was obviously some form of magic. He nods. He
Of
nods.
course,
Great.
right? Sure, yeah.
Oh my god.
Dynamancy is clear school magic. Obvious.
Clearly.
Oh.
Obvious. Yeah, you two just had no clue. All right, 5th card, guys. Let's get it underway. Hint number 1, hit us up. One piece of a portal. One piece of a portal. No hazardous guesses. Hint number 2. Oh, I like that. Mind if I borrow it? DisguisedToast with the buzzing.
Mana bind.
Is it Mana Bind? And it is Mana Bind. Congratulations to you for that 100 points. Well deserved. That was a very early pick. I didn't realize how quickly you get that one. It seemed trickier to me than this, but
Yeah, you like piece of portal, open the way gate of portal, and you just kind of think
Pretty
about
solid twist.
it.
That's good.
Random stuff.
good thinking. Good thinking. All right, hint number 3, hint number 4. Before we move on to the next card, a secret between Cho and Millhouse and Bound by Mana, which of course refers to Mana Bind. Card number 6. Give us hint number 1 and go. It's a pity I was in your pack. It's a pity I was in your pack. All right, hint number 2. I can recruit Ragnaros. I can recruit Ragnaros. All right, hint number 3. Trade a totem in, take a totem out. Yeah, it's pretty tough, right? No one would think of that. Trade a totem in, take a totem out. No answer still. Hint number 4. A mad panda madam. This guy still with the buzzing, faster than Trump. What is it?
Dang.
Madam Goya.
Is
Ah,
it Madam Goya? It is Madam Goya. So this one
we're
definitely
both
not
pretty sure. It's just we needed one more clue.
Yeah. Because we're thinking Ungaro cards, but there's nothing
Yeah.
that really swaps in Ungaro, so I was hesitant to go Gadgetzan.
And why
Yeah,
does it
since-
take a totem out? It can be anything.
Could be anything, yeah. Sometimes it's a totem out.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's not.
Mm.
That's the
It's true.
point. All right, 7th card. It's true. True facts. 7th card. Hint number 1. Let's go. I ask a lot of questions.
Noxious.
I ask a lot of questions. Hint number 2. My cousins rock my pool. Firebat's face. my cousins rock my pool. Oh, what? All right, Toast, you seem to be ready.
I'm going for style points. Hydrologist.
Is it hydrologist? Oh,
Oh.
nailed it. Yeah. You did it. All right,
Dang.
hint number. So explain the reasoning so that we all may wonder at your brilliant mind.
Cousin Rock My Pool refers to Rockpool Tidehunter, which is a Murloc, asking a lot of questions because she can only return secrets, which has a question mark.
Well done. 3rd hint and 4th hint. I know the best hot springs in Ungoro. I discovered repentance. There we go. All right, next card. Toast is still super far ahead, it seems, in round 1. But Firebat said, that's where Toast gets the good points, and then he falls apart later on. You still standing by that?
I mean, that's the only leg I got to stand on, so we're going with it.
All right, give us the 8th card. Go, hit number 1. The real children's card game.
What?
The real children's card game.
Oh.
Hint number 2. Gamble in the jungle. Gamble in the jungle. Hint number 3. 3 Mana Monty. Disguised Toast.
Curious Glimmer Root.
Is it Curious Glimmer Root? It is a Curious Glimmer Root. So I wasn't too sure. So you know what 3-card Monty is, clearly.
Yeah.
Toast. Do you two other people know that as well? Trump?
That's like the shell game, isn't it?
Yes, it is a shell game. Okay. So I was under the impression no one would know, but apparently 2 of you did. So
Good.
I'm impressed. 4th hint before we move on to card number 9. Inquisitive Plant. Well, it couldn't get more obvious than that. Little George. That's his name, by the way. Is an Inquisitive Plant. Card number 9. Hit us up with hint number 1. They ripped off my arms and made a weapon. They ripped off my arms and made a weapon. Hint number 2. Hint number 2. My blood is deadly and poisonous. My blood is deadly and poisonous. Hint number 3. I'm Nazoth's second mate. I am Nazoth's second mate. Whoa! We're gonna get there. Hint number 4. Something's on my face. This is my face. Something's on my face. This is my face. No one's taking a guess. I'm giving it 5 seconds, then we just call it off. 10 seconds. Let's go through these again. They ripped off my arms and made a weapon. My blood is deadly and poisonous. I am Nazoth's second mate. Something on my face? This is my face. Whoa! That one's tough. All right. Does anything? What is throwing you off here? Is what I wonder.
Everything.
Everything. Okay. Well,
I mean, I don't want to give my reasoning because otherwise someone else might get it. But
No, go for it.
no.
Oh, share with the class, bro. Let's work together. Let's try and figure this one out.
all right.
together.
So we're gonna pull the points out of this, right? So we're calling it. No one can get the right answer with the points. You guys have taken too long. Now, anybody wants to take a guess at this point, Trump?
Well, I mean, it's a minion which has poison on it, probably, and it's probably it becomes a weapon somehow, or a weapon is based off of it.
Yeah, you're not too far off. And no one's willing to throw a guess here.
I know it has tentacles.
Okay.
That's the extent of my.
Can you cooperate to figure out what it is then? It has tentacles.
It has tentacles. Deadly and poisonous. Blood.
What is it? That Nazoth's tentacle thing?
No,
Is
no,
that
no,
a
no.
tentacle thing? No.
Is it the little snail guy?
Little snail guy. Is it the little? That's so cute, Firebat. I love your enthusiasm for the little snail guy. All right, guys, let's move on. Let's reveal the answer. What is the answer, production? These guys don't know anything. South Seas Quidface.
Ah, I get it.
So he's got tentacles.
Huh.
He's a pirate. His blood gives you deadly poison when he dies, and he's got a squid face. We thought it was not that hard, but
Yeah.
I guess it was hard.
Wow.
Tentacles.
Well
What?
done. Well done, no one. Let's head on to card number 10. Hit number 1, hit us up. Get mad, get good. Get mad, get good. Hint number 2. Step in blood, get red feet. Step in blood, get red feet.
What?
Hint number 3. You raise big shell, I raise big shield. You raise big shell, I raise big shield. Still a look of puzzlement on these guys' faces. All right, hint number 4. Be a Tauren, be courageous. DisguisedToast.
Bloodhoof Brave.
Is it Bloodhoof Brave? It is, of course, Bloodhoof
Dang, I
Brave.
didn't. Huh.
Huh? That's
That
right.
was my guess on like 2, but
Yeah.
3 and 4. 3 didn't make sense.
The shell part was like really confusing for me.
The Shell Razor is a 4-mana 2/6 in Priest.
Oh,
Ah, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have put that earlier, right?
weren't
Maybe
clues
it
1
would've
and 2 basically the same?
Yeah, it's an enraged minion.
been- Well, Bloodhoof, hoof,
Oh,
feet.
blood.
Hoof.
Hoof. Oh. Hey.
All right, we're gonna call this entire round nothing but a meme. Toast, you have at the end of the round 675 points. Firebat and Trump are both reveling in their 100 points, which means they had one correct answer throughout the round. Not the best of results for these two gentlemen, but as Firebat said in the past, maybe the future rounds will prove to be Toast's downfall. Are you guys ready to move on to round number 2?
Ready.
I'm ready.
You're ready.
I'm ready.
Everybody's ready. All right, round number 2. Let's start.
Round 2.
Production values back with round 2. Mind Games. Mind Games is the game that we started last time we did the show. It is a memory game, so we will be revealing cards to you that you then have to remember. However, based on feedback that we had last time, the game was much too easy. You guys all remembered the cards with, too little effort, and so we tried to make it a little bit harder. So we'll be revealing cards this time around on a grid. They will be flashing one at a time, but instead of just having to remember the card, every single card will have a colored background, and we will ask you as a question afterwards which cards had which background color. So if we ask you a certain color, you have to tell us all the cards you remember that had that background color. So it's not just about the cards, it's about the color that was associated with it. So prepare for it to be very difficult. Now, a little reminder to the contestants before we move on: make sure your browser page is very wide, because the grid on which the cards will be shown is going to be a little bit wider. So make sure you scroll down a little bit on your browser not to miss any of the cards that are revealed. That being said, let's get started with grid number 1.
You gotta be kidding me.
All right. Grid number 1 is over. The first list is done. My eyes are hurt from all the blinking and the fact that I don't remember a single one of these. So your memory stays fresh. We'll move on quickly, and I'm going to ask you to tell me which cards you remember that had the blue back. Firebat, you're going to start first since you have the lowest score. Which of these cards had a blue background? Go.
Oh, God. It took me a minute to realize what was happening once it started. So I came in at around Blood Bloom.
That's not too bad.
Actually, you guys a little slow. Wait, how many colors are there? I probably got like
There
20.
were 2 colors, yellow and blue for the
What?
first
There were
one.
only 2 colors?
There were only 2.
Oh no!
I thought there were 4. Okay. All right, let's okay, let's go Sprint. I don't know.
Let's go with Sprint. Did Sprint have a blue background?
Okay, did we get it?
Did we get it? No.
Oh,
no.
wow, dang.
All
You
right.
got it wrong. I'm
I had
sorry,
a
man.
50-50.
Trump, you go.
All right, I feel pretty good about this one. Let's go Fireball.
Did Fireball have a blue background? Nailed it. You nailed it. That's good. All right. DisguisedToast.
Mana Bind.
Mana Bind, he says. Is Mana Bind blue background? Got it right. Firebat, back to you. You seem to be the only one who didn't follow.
Okay, yeah. I'm out though, aren't I?
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Firebat. You're actually out of
Yeah.
the round. My bad. I forgot about that little detail. All right, Trump, back to you.
Yeah, I mean, all the blue cards were pretty much blue, so Flame Geyser.
Flame Geysers. Flame Geyser blue. Okay, well done. Toast.
I feel like he's trying to trick me into guessing a blue card. I'm pretty sure they're not all blue, Trump. They're trying to bait me.
You got me.
Oh God. Oh God. This is hard.
Are you okay, Toast? Are you in physical
Yeah.
pain?
Like the thing is, I feel like I've seen all these cards and they were all yellow.
All right. Take a chance, you know. What do you think had like a fluctuating identity as you went through these cards? They're potentially blue. If they're all yellow, just take one you think could potentially be something else. You've got nothing to lose at this point.
Eviscerate.
Eviscerate is eviscerate on that list.
Oh
Yeah.
It is not on
Does
that
this mean I
list.
get to run the board here?
You do get to run the board. Have at it. Enjoy yourself.
It's a shame that I actually don't know any past those.
There were 200 points each, right? So if you streak hot with 50-50s, you can still get it done. A little bit under 50.
Alright,
but-
so I mostly thought that the more sucky cards were blues. I'm gonna go Corrupting Mist.
Corrupting Mist. Is Corrupting Mist blue, or do we stop this run? Good
Nah,
logic, bro.
Nice.
All right.
Let's go with Earthen Scales?
Is Earthen Scales blue?
Wow.
Oh my god!
Kissing.
And
let's
just
see.
like that, he races ahead of Toast by 25 points. All right, one more, and you'll have a decisive lead.
Let's go Deadly Shot.
Is Deadly Shot blue? It is! What a god!
all
All right, keep going. The odds are narrowing down now.
Let's go. There's 9.
Yep.
Man.
There are a total of 9 blue cards and 9 yellow cards.
Let's go with Explore and Goro.
Is Explore and Goro blue?
no.
And so the run ends. That being said, that was a lot of points given the fact that you didn't know any of them. 3 freebies at the end there with shots in the dark seems pretty good to me. All right,
pretty good.
so now you know how this works. You know at which speed the cards are showing up. For the second list, we will have the same 2 colors, and you'll have to remember the background colors at the same time. So it'll be yellow and blue as well for the background. So let's see what cards were left in the blue and which cards were left in the yellow. For the first list, we had Power Overwhelming, we had the Blood Bloom, as well as Fireball that we had earlier.
Oh, that
So,
was just
a wrap,
What's
sorry.
that grid pattern? Wow.
Yeah, shuffle happened. Randomization does weird things. All right, guys, let's get to list number 2. Get ready. Peel your eyes. We're starting. Go. All right, we're done. I hope you're a genius because eidetic memory is going to come in handy right about now. As I ask you for the yellow background cards, of course. All these cards were legendary, so that's going to get a little confusing. We'll start with Firebat since he's got the lowest score once again. You get
Alright.
to dictate the first shot. Go.
I'm gonna guess Osric.
Osric. Is Osric a yellow background? Nicely done. Toast, you're next up.
Nefarian.
Is Nefarian yellow? Not
I
even
got
close.
Dang.
All right, Trump, you're next up.
You know, I got too greedy.
Oh, you tried to memorize too many things, I see.
Yeah. Actually, pretty much just throwing a dart. Let's go.
Let the darts hit the board. What
Go.
dart is it going to be?
Hemet, Jungle Hunter?
Is Hemet Jungle Hunter yellow?
Well, do it.
Yeah,
Firebat.
Not yellow. Firebat. Firebat, the floor is yours so much so that you could actually beat these 2 clowns if you
Okay.
remember all of them. Go.
Good.
Can you do this?
So, DisguisedToast guessed Nefarian, which is a big dragon. There's one other big dragon on the table. He's a smart guy. So I'm gonna go with Alex Straza based on that information.
Is Alex Straza yellow?
Oh wait,
Oh,
God.
Why? You're so good at this game.
did they swap? I feel like they swapped the colors.
Oh my god.
Well, that's a
trust you.
shame.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't lie when I said it was hard. We might have to tone the difficulty down a notch for the next one because
No, I think
Clearly.
you just have to give the contestants the advice not to be greedy.
okay,
Yeah.
don't be greedy. Remember one and pass. All right, let's see what else we had that was yellow on the board, guys. We had a whole bunch of them left. Kalamos, Elise, Sharazin, Emperor Thorson, Lyra, Clutch Mother, Fire Plume's Heart, as well as Medivh.
That was
None of
really mean
those-
of you to put both Elises on the board, so I got confused. I was using Elise as a baseline on which color was which, but then both Elises are up.
Yeah.
All right.
So
This
that-
time for sure. I got this.
Now this is gonna get a little bit trickier because I thought if you didn't feel tricked enough yet, we're gonna get into trickery mode for real for round number 3 because we've got 3 colors on the board.
Oh,
So if you thought 2 was difficult, get ready. And again, I'll ask you a color at the end, and you have to tell me what you recall that had that specific colored background. However, the cards, every single guess will be worth 300 points instead of only 200, so it'll be worth your time to remember better. Let's get started. Go. All right, over is the list, and hopefully your memories of that list are solid. As I asked you, for the cards with a blue background. The cards with the blue background. We're going to start again with Firebat, as his score is the lowest of the 3 players, and he shakes his head. What's going on, man?
I mean, my strategy going into it was pick a color and hopefully Noxious says that color. And we lost that 1 and 3. But if you said red, then we would have got some points this round.
We actually designed this one to trick you specifically, as we knew you'd pick red.
Darn it. This is good. You
that
guys
made a
are
lot of
good.
sense since the previous colors were blue and yellow, so that's why I
Yeah,
specifically
exactly.
didn't remember the red ones.
Oh, you went one level
Dang.
deeper. I'm still just playing the standard metagame, man. I haven't adapted yet.
All right, dude. What's your shot in the dark then?
Let's go with King Crush.
King Crush, I like that. Is King Crush
Showdown's
blue?
yellow.
Whoa! Trump's good. All right. Well, Toast, you're next up. Give us some blue.
Ravasaur run. Please.
Ravasaur Runt. Is it blue?
You're so lucky, Toast.
Why is that lucky?
Well done. That was the baseline for Trump too. Trump, what is your guess here?
Lock and load.
Is Lock and Load blue? Ooh, it is. Well done. You're still ahead of Toast, but Toast, one more guess and you could again race ahead of Trump. You're
Why is
engaged
it
in
so
heavy focus. Why is this so hard? I mean, it's not meant to be easy because people were saying it was too easy last time. We decided we kick it up a notch. So
If only I knew what Firebat knew, I could like dodge all the red ones.
this is clever. I like the logic. Toast.
Let's go with.
You can do this, man. Close your eyes and think.
Mimic Pod.
Mimic Pod. Is
Oh,
Mimic Pod
dang.
blue?
It's a red one.
Oh! You stepped on
Firebat,
the
you
line
had
for
it
me,
right.
Toast. I was gonna guess
I
that
know
one.
all the red ones, man.
Oh
well.
my god. All right, Trump, you've got the board for
I know
yourself
friendly
here.
bartender for sure.
Friendly bartender for sure. You're right. That is indeed one of the guesses you have to get. And there are more yet on the board to find. So go ahead and keep guessing.
All right, so the ones I remembered from other colors were the Oracle, the Slayer, the Ball of Spiders. I think that's about it. And I think Mosh was yellow, so I'm going to go with one of the other 9. Let's see. I'm going to go with Stampede.
Stampede is Stampede blue.
I don't think so.
Stampede is indeed not blue. So let's look at all the blue cards that were left on this board. There were 4 of them left, I believe, on the board. We have Crackling Razor Maw, and we have the Blaze Color in the bottom left, as well as King Mosh in the bottom, into top right. So that one would have been a good guess, Trump. You said it was yellow. It was actually blue.
Huh.
Would have been a nice pickup. All right, well, with that in mind, we are done with the round number 2. And at the end of this round, Trump is sitting healthy at 1,700 points. DisguisedToast at 1,175, and Firebat all the way down near the dumpster at 300. You can still catch up, but it's going to take some cooperation with Trump, I think, in the following rounds for sure. Now, before we move on to round number 3, just a reminder that we have a bonus round potentially available at $500 milestone reach on the Matcherino tip jar. So you guys can check that out. Link description below. As of right now, we have a decent amount accumulated. And thanks to Drasel48 for the $50 added to the pool. Really appreciated. Everything helps and everything counts. We really like that. That being said, round number 3, let's start it.
Round 3.
All right. Round 3 is a crowd pleaser. It is a Twitch chat says. So we surveyed Twitch chats of the 3 players involved in the event so far, and we got over 1,000 responses. And what we tried to figure out was what Twitch chat says about certain questions. When we ask a question, they give us answers, and then we tally those answers in order of popularity. And the goal of the contestants here is to figure out which of the answers were the most popular. Now, they don't know the answers. They have to try to figure out, they have to enter the hive mind and get a glimpse of what madness lurks within. So, do you guys think you know your chats well enough? Have you improved on that front?
No. I steer away from the Twitch chat hive mind. Typically, that's a crazy place to be. If you're in that mental state, then you're losing it, man.
All right. Well, typically Toast has been doing very well in this one, but things may surprise you this time around. Let's get question number 1 started and see exactly what questions we asked. Question number 1, let's go. Which minion should be made into an honorary pirate is the question we asked. Number 1 question is going to be worth the number 1 answer, sorry, is going to be worth 300 points, and all the other ones are going to be worth 100. And you can get a lot of points if you keep going. You have 2 lives, so you slip up twice, and you're unable to answer going forward in the round. Let's start with Firebat. You're the last in score. You get the first shot.
All right, so where I'm at here is I think it's going to be a card in Pirate Warrior that gets played a lot, and people are like, yeah, might as well just make it a pirate. So I'm going to go with Frothing Berserker.
Is Frothing Berserker on the board? Second answer. All right, that's 100 points for your Firebat. Then we got DisguisedToast.
I'm going to go with the same line. I'm thinking to say Kokron Elite.
Is Korkron Elite on the board? It is on the board. All right. Third in line, no big surprise there. Trump.
You guys are missing the obvious that Edwin Van Cleef is a pirate.
Is Edwin Van Cleef on the board?
Dang.
Obvious, they said. Firebat's face says otherwise.
I don't know the lore. Hearthstone's my only Warcraft game.
Okay. Fair enough. It's still your shot, though.
All right.
No lore. Deal with it.
Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins, is it on the board? Got it. Nailed it. 100 more points for you. Toast. You're up next.
Well, it's gotta be things that goes face. That's the only thing I can think of. And I don't know. Flame Wreath Faceless goes face. So let's go Faceless. He likes to go face.
I like it.
That's a good reasoning. I don't mind it at all. We have seen phase be a big theme. Is Flame of the Faceless on the board?
Come on, touch that.
That's a hard break. Firebat? Sorry, Trump. My bad. Firebat, don't
Need
answer.
more time. Chill out.
All right, I'm going to go SI7 Agent on the same lines as Edwin.
Sorry?
SI7 Agent.
It's SI7 Agent on the board. No luck there. Firebat, no more time. You got to go now.
I got to go now. I don't get like 5 seconds.
Okay, 5 seconds. You got to go in
Really
5
slow.
seconds.
Mississippi's too, right?
Okay, sure. 5 Mississippis. 4 Mississippi.
Come on, brain.
Come on.
Worgen Infiltrator.
Worgen Infiltrator
Wow.
on the list.
Twitch doesn't even know what the bothers.
No, it's not on the list. All right, we're back to Toast then. Man, we're knocking people like dominoes here. You might be surprised by the remaining answers. So let's go ahead.
Pirates, yar. Who goes yar? I don't know. Let's say Huffer. Huffer likes to go face.
Is Huffer on the list? Not one bit. Trump.
Take your
Your
time,
move.
Trump.
Yeah. Well, pirates like stealing things. Let's go with Tomb Pillager.
Is Tomb Pillager on the list? Broken hearts all around. The only one left standing after the series of 5 heartbreaks is Firebat. Are you going to die as well, or are you going to join us on the board of winners, Firebat? What do you think?
I think I'm gonna die, but I'm very optimistic, and I hope I'm not.
All right, channel your power, guys, in the chat. Just channel it. Channel it for Firebat.
Argent Commander?
Wow, not even close.
Is Argent Commander on the
Worth a
board?
try, I guess.
No. Okay, so guys, I just want to hold on to your seats as we reveal the answers, because Twitch chat answered. You know, we didn't
It's probably
ask.
gonna be Patches. God darn it!
Is it gonna be Garrosh?
Oh, it's totally gonna be Patches. Oh
Yeah,
my
Patches
god.
is gonna be on here 100%. I forgot the
That'd be
audience.
great.
They're actually gonna be pirates, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Damn
not that bad. It's not that bad. All right, guys, let's reveal the remaining answers. Let's go. What else do we have on here? What else do we have on here? Go like a crawler.
All right, that's fair.
That's memey enough for Twitch chat. We follow.
The
We
pirate.
follow.
What's your flame I get? What's your flame I get?
Okay.
Wicker Flame Burn Bristle. He's got an
Cannonball.
eye patch. And the next
Yep.
card we've got on the list is Tonta's Boar.
I was leaning towards that one.
And now get ready, guys, as we reveal the big winner, the huge winner,
Angry Chicken?
Ultra Lord.
I think that's just what you guess when you don't know anything anymore. Just slam Ultrasaur and hope they get it. It's the meaning of it.
Oh, thanks, Twitch chat. So Twitch chat says Ultrazor should be a pirate. Blizzard, if you're willing to accommodate, hit us up. We're willing to slap an eye patch on that guy and make it a new card. All right, let's go ahead and get the second question of Twitch chat says, what is the second question we asked Twitch chat? Which card in the wild would be the best to return into standard? All right, let's start with Firebat once again, as he's got the lowest score. Good luck.
Tomb Pillager.
Is Tomb Pillager on the board? Not many rogue
Right.
players in Twitch chat.
Wow.
Too complicated. DisguisedToast.
I mean, people like Lotheb.
Okay. Is Lotheb on the board? Fourth answer. Some people do like Lotheb.
Oh, I'll go ahead and knock out the number one answer, Reno Jackson.
Is Reno Jackson on the board? I like that. The confidence.
No.
It is on the board, but it's only the fifth answer. People don't want
Ah.
him back just yet. I don't think they've had time to miss him. It's too recent. Firebat.
Healbot.
Is Healbot on the board? Oh,
Wow.
man. You're getting
That's bad.
slammed.
What the hell?
Firebat. You're dead. No more of this round for you. Toast.
Bran Bronzebeard.
Is Bran Bronzebeard a card Twitch chat wants to see back in standard?
Wow!
They don't want that guy. No
That was
one
a
wants
bullet
him.
for me.
All right. Trump.
Let's go Sludge Belcher.
Is Sludge Belcher on the board? It is on the board, just behind Reno Jackson and Lotheb. Toes, back to you. You have one more life. Don't ruin it.
A card in the wild would be the best to return into standard. What does that mean?
It's semantically vague. I wonder if production did it on purpose. But
Why?
what does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does best mean? What is good? What is bad?
What does Twitch chat like?
You
Like
should
a-
know. You of all people, I expect to know that information.
All right, let's go with, I don't know, Emperor Thorsan.
Is Emperor
Oh, that's a
Thorsan
good one.
on the board? Emperor Thorsan is indeed on the board. Trump, your move.
Well, a lot of people were calling this the best designed card, even though it's a terribly designed card. I'm gonna go Azure Drake.
Was Azure Drake on the board? Ding,
And
ding,
literally
ding.
just rotated
Second
out.
answer. I must agree with Trump, though, Twitch chat.
It just went out of the standard and people want it back in already.
Yeah, sometimes they do.
You guys should like that it's gone.
Yeah, but they don't know what's good for them. Toast. Your move.
Well, I don't want to. Do I want to go with the same line and guess one of the rotated cards? That seems risky. I will go with something more reasonable and say, this is Twitch chat we're talking about. If they have Azure Drake on 2, let's go Ragnaros then.
Is Ragnaros a Fire Lord on the board?
Oh.
It is on the board. Apparently, Twitch chat hates
Hey,
himself.
that makes sense.
Okay, I guess it does. Trump, you've got 2 cards left to guess.
All right, I'm gonna scoop toast on this one. Let's go Sylvanas.
Is Sylvanas Windrunner on the board? I'm afraid she's not. I'm afraid she's not. Toast, what you got? You got nothing.
I don't agree, but the best card in Wild is Dr. Boom.
Is Dr. Boom on the board?
Twitch, don't do this to me. No! No, why is it number 1? Why?
Oh, Twitch chat. Thank you, Twitch chat. Thank you. All right, Trump,
Oh.
you're down to the last one.
Let's go Just Card True Heart.
This is just a card true heart on the board. Decent guess. Decent guess. Unfortunately, not there. Toast. That's your last life, your last shot, the last card, the last guess. Go.
Zombie Chow.
Zombie Chow. Is it on the board? I don't see it there. What was that last card we've been waiting to see? Gang Up. Now that's a reasonable answer.
Yeah, okay.
Of all
That's
the
a-
answers, it's got to be the best.
I don't know how Healbot's not on this board.
Firebat's just kind of sad. Everything went wrong for him super early in the round. Let's get the third question for Twitch chat says, see what else we asked Twitch chat. We asked them, if you didn't have it, what Journey to Ungora card would you craft first? If you didn't have it, which Journey to Ungora card would you craft first? So we're going to go with Firebat again. You open up.
Right. Let's go with the Elise Trailblazer.
Is Eliza Trailblazer on the board? Nailed it! Like a champ. Like a champ, Firebat.
My
Disguised
shit.
Toast, you're next up.
I'd say the mage one, Open the Way Gate.
Is Open the Way Gate on the board? It is on the board as a 4th card. Twitch that answer. Trump,
Well, everyone complains about this all the time, so let's go Caverns Below.
is the Caverns Below on the board? Good guess. I like that. Very clever. Firebat.
The Hunter Quest.
Oh yeah, the super OP Hunter Quest.
Yeah. Yeah. the
Is
Super Hunter Quest.
the Hunter Quest on the board? What's the name? Do you know the name?
Ooh.
Oh man.
And cheese it.
I do not know the name to the
Is I do not know the name on the board.
Ah, come on.
It's not.
Ooh, that's harsh.
I'm afraid it's not on the board. All right, Toast, you're next
Vicious.
up. Fire Plume's Heart.
Is Fire Plume's Heart
Hmm.
on the board? It is indeed on the board. Trump.
Well, have both myself and Toast as audiences here. So, and it's neutral. Let's go Hemet Jungle Hunter.
Is Hammond Jungle Hunter on the board?
No way.
Oh, it's actually a
Toast
good
is right.
card.
No way. Firebat.
I don't know any of the names to the Ungoro cards, man.
So which card would you craft? So we'll be a little bit more lenient with you, Firebat, as you're so far down in points. We need to help you out a little bit here. So feel free to pitch me your ideas, and I'll spin them to make them sound good.
All right. Well, I mean, like the priest quest called like Meet Your Makers. So I think, or yeah, let's go with Meet Your Makers.
Is Awaken the Makers on the
Awaken
board?
the
Close
Makers.
enough.
There you go.
I don't know.
It's not on the board though. The priest quest
Wow.
is a card no one wants.
Yeah, it's
so
terrible. I wish I had into the Hunter quest, man.
all right, Toast. What you got?
Calamos?
Is Kalimos
Yes.
on the board?
Ooh,
Yes,
last.
it is indeed on the board. Trump.
Well, recently, Lyra's stock has gone up a lot. Lyra Priest
Okay.
card.
Lyra the Sun Shard. Is she on the board? She is. That's another 100 points for you. Toast.
Ah, jeez. Well, we're just guessing legendaries at this point. So which legendaries have we not guessed yet? Sherazin.
Sherazin. Is Sherazin on the board? Sherazin is not there. Trump. That's your last life.
All right. Free to play, by the way. Let's go Galactic Crawler.
It's the Locker
That's a
Crawler
good one. That's a good one.
on the board. No,
Dang.
it's not on the board. This guy's Toast.
Ultra Sword.
Is Ultrazor on the board?
Yeah.
Oh!
Nailed it. Oh,
Yeah.
what a god. All right. All right. You can still do this. There's one more card. There's one more card to get. Go ahead, Toast. Oh, oh my
What
god.
is less than Ultra Sword? Which Journey to Ungoro card would you craft first?
I'll give you 10 seconds to think deep. 10, 9, no Mississippi's for you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Alright, let's go explore Ungoro.
Is Explore Ungoro on the list?
That's a solid guess.
It's a good guess, but it's not the right guess. What was the last card left on the board here? Was Sunkeeper Tarim?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
it's
Good
a
shot,
good card.
really?
That's
All
a
right.
good card. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
mid-range Paladin's blown up, man.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Stuff happens. Net decking's a real thing. All right. Now, at the end of round 3, as this was the last question we asked Twitch chat, we find Trump at 2.5 thousand points. This guy's still at 2.275, and Firebat just under 1,000 with 800 left. You're potentially coming back, Firebat, but it's gonna take some kind of miracle. You can do it. I put my faith in you.
I'm a Miracle Rogue player, man. Let's make it happen.
It can happen. I believe in it. Now, before we move on to the last rounds 4 and 5, we have a quick timeout with a video from today's sponsor for the show, Ting. So we'll be right back. Watch it.
Actually makes sense.
Yeah, so as we were saying while the ad was running, we could actually use this. It's not even a bad idea. So Ting is a nationwide LTE provider that provides access on T-Mobile and Sprint services. So the way that it works is very straightforward. You just use your phone and you pay for what you use, and you don't pay for the full plan. So should be fairly straightforward to use. I know Trump wants to use it now. He said something like that. So.
Yeah, I saw a sense. I don't actually even have a phone plan, so something like that fits me pretty well.
Follow Trump. All right, let's get round 4 started. Go.
Round 4.
All right.
Oh, God, this one.
So the last round, the 4th round, sorry, is we have Toast in my place there. That's kind of spooky. The 4th round is called Hearthstone. Hearthstone is the place where we test people's artistic skills, and the players will take turns drawing an image, while the others will have to guess what that image is. You have 3 cards each to draw. You'll alternate one after the other. If you guess the right answer, the person who draws the image and the person who actually guesses will get 300 points as well. If nobody guesses correctly, no one gets any points, and you must buzz in before you guess. So if you're on the guessing side, make sure you have that buzzer set up. You are not allowed to use numbers, letters, or basic symbols. ASCII symbols are no-go. Chinese is a no-go. They're not allowed to do that. So
Are we allowed to look up the card art for reference?
you're allowed to do that. Yeah, if you're drawing, you're absolutely allowed to do that. So Toast will be drawing first. Trump will follow, and Firebat will be 3rd in line. Toast, you're up for the first one. Are you ready?
So I gotta think like Firebat, essentially.
Yeah, you want to try and give me points.
Yeah,
Alright,
you gotta
pretty much.
cooperate.
So just do something really bad.
You gotta get on his level, is what he's
You
saying.
gotta stoop down.
I'll make it real obvious.
Is this one of those things where we buzz in or we just keep guessing?
No, you have to buzz in beforehand. You get one guess. If you don't get it right, the other person gets to also throw in their guess. And if no one guesses, no one gets any points, and you're good to go. You are not penalized for guessing wrong. Just putting it out there, making sure everything's fine. But you only get one guess. Toast, you ready?
Yes, let's
All
do
right,
it.
let's go. Go. 60 seconds.
All
Only got a minute for this. Wow.
Let's see.
Yeah, you get about a minute if you want to use a minute. If somebody guesses ahead of that.
Okay.
All right, we've got a decent beginning. Firebat's ready
Wow,
to
that's
guess.
endearing.
Firefly.
Is it Firefly? Nailed it. Nice,
Yeah.
nice cooperation there. I like that. Well done. All right, well, Trump, you're next on the drawing board. Get your card ready. Get your pen ready. We're counting now. 60 seconds. Go. All right. So it seems like I'm not sure what that is really. I have no idea.
Something holy.
Something holy. Okay, that's a decent start. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be.
Food. What's going on there?
Flashlight.
That goes
So
in
15
that.
seconds left, guys. You got 15 seconds left.
Some sort of spaceship.
Some sort of spaceship. Is that a spaceship?
Water?
5 seconds. Make yourself understood.
Come on!
Lest no
Throw
one
one out
gets it. And Toast at the last second is willing to commit a guess.
Do I lose points for guessing wrong?
No.
No,
Oh.
okay. So this is just a shot in the dark, but I'm gonna go with Lightwell.
Is
Of
it
course!
Lightwell?
Uh-oh. Right?
Okay. Of
Wow,
course he
always
says.
these are
Of
surprising.
course,
Of
I want to
course.
say of course.
It's
All
a
right.
light, that's a well, and it's the light well. That's a
What's
healing.
this? What's the thing in the sky?
That's a flashlight.
A flash. Like well.
Okay, sure.
Oh man, that's genius. All right. So drawer number 3,
Okay.
get on board. So I'll be reconnecting here to make sure my webcam is fine while you're drawing. So Firebat, we've got 60 seconds. Go.
Okay.
Ah!
It's a giant ball falling from the sky. It's gotta be meteor.
It's got to be meteor, he says. Is it meteor? It is meteor.
Oh,
Well done.
jeez. You just
Well
pulled the
done.
trigger a little bit faster than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Card, by the way.
Yeah. It punishes you a lot when
Yeah.
you don't play it properly.
Turns out it's a pretty good card in Arena. All right, let's head on over to the next drawing from Toast.
Oh, man.
All right, Firebat, here we go.
No, Firebat, we're aiming for me now. Toast.
I gotta just get all of them, man.
He's not
When
wrong.
you're drawing Firebat, you have to call out to me.
Not a point.
Okay.
All right, 60 seconds. Go.
Honestly, I'm not really trying to win anymore. I'm just trying to get second.
All right.
It's a good line.
Okay.
Okay. Decent starting point. Trump,
All
willing
right.
to hazard a guess. What is
Take
your
a stab
guess?
at it. Gajazan Ferryman.
Is it
Damn you,
Gazan
Trump.
Ferryman?
Yeah.
It is.
I didn't know the name of the card, but I knew what it was.
Ah, come on.
Oh, dude on a boat. I could have given you the points for that. I'm gonna be very lenient with you.
Wait, I could have just said dude in a boat.
Yeah, dude on a boat.
I could have said Gadgetson dude on a boat, so I could have been even more specific.
Honestly, you could like, if you tell me Gazan dude on a boat, I might be gentle enough.
I don't know. That
I
feels
might
like
feel generous enough to do it. All right. Next drawing, Trump. Your
Sounds
drawing.
for you, Firebat.
okay. Thank you.
Let's go. 60 seconds.
Just for me.
Never lucky, never ducky.
Duck.
What's going on here?
What is
Oh,
it?
what a
What is
beautiful
going on?
drawing.
Face. Okay, we're starting over. Spoon.
Uh-oh.
So everything was Trump is clearly a very hesitant drawer in general.
Let's see.
Indecisive. Self-affirmation is key here, Trump.
The chicken.
This is clearer and clearer by the second. You got 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Even Toast is like, I'm not even taking a guess, bro.
You got it! You got it! All you have to do is take a stab at it.
Angry
Firebat.
chicken.
Angry Chicken? Is it Angry Chicken? Oh, man.
Got him.
What? No,
Why
he
is there
gave
a
him.
spoon?
Don't talk. That's unfair. He said you got it after Firebat said chicken without buzzing in. Referee rules.
All right, Trump, you lose 50 for saying you got it.
That's
Otherwise-
fair.
Do I
That's
keep my points? I keep my points though, right?
Hey, you're still. Yeah. Firebat gets his points. He's
I
all
am
good.
protesting this decision.
Okay.
I'm totally fine with this.
I'm gonna file a proper complaint after.
I mean, it's proper strategy to just buzz in for the guess anyways. Like, why wouldn't you?
You lose no points.
You said you got it. You know what? It's cool. It's cool.
Gotta play it off nice. Otherwise,
an
you're gonna
angry
lose some
chicken.
street cred.
And an angry toast.
Wait. What's the chicken inside the chicken?
It's a drumstick. Oh, I was trying to draw a chicken, but then I decided that chicken wasn't good enough, so I drew a chicken over the chicken.
Right
Oh,
inside
can
of
I-
the-
You turned the original chicken into the wing.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. I see how it is. Whew. All right, Firebat, you're on the drawing board next. You ready?
You got to be real creative with Trump's drawings.
It's too deep for you, man. All right, let's get started. 60 seconds. Go.
No, this is not good. All right, let's see.
Okay. I think I get a general idea of where this is going, but DisguisedToast?
Let's just go for it. Dino size.
Is it dino size?
No.
Yes! Yes!
you're
That's what I
wrong.
was gonna guess too.
Fake news, Trump.
If you
You're
stop
so
drawing,
obvious.
Trump can get it. So you just don't have to draw anything.
Keep trying.
You know-
Well,
on,
trust
Trump.
me, I'm not gonna be able to show what this is.
Just keep trying, man.
No, it's alright.
Okay.
I
think
will
this-
put a guess in at the last moment.
You know what you should
Growing
do?
up.
Him. Just draw
Okay.
something random.
Alright, I gotta focus on doing. I don't
You
even
got
know how
10
to
seconds
draw
to
with
focus, bro. 10 seconds. 9,
I will PayPal you $5.
7, 6, 5, 4,
it.
3,
They're like,
2, 1. Yeah, even Trump's not. Oh, Trump's taking a
I
step.
mean, obviously, I'll take a stab at it. So it's guys growing, but there's 3 guys, and then there's even more guys. Maybe something to do with Murlocs. Let's go with the Shaman Anyfin card. The Shaman Everyfin. Everyfin is awesome.
Is everything is awesome the right answer? It is not the right answer. What was the right answer, perchance?
evolving spore?
Oh, that's pretty tough.
Yes, there's like little dudes, they're growing up. And then.
I probably draw a mushroom. A big
Yeah.
mushroom.
Oh, yeah, that's what should have been on the right side, yeah. Or just a
Yeah.
little mushroom the big mushrooms.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure we get the evolving spore with the drawing, but I'm sure, like, given it like another 2 minutes, maybe we got there. But
I don't know how to draw a spore. I'm not sure
oh.
what that really looks like.
a mushroom. I mean, I guess you didn't
A
know the card
mushroom's not
earlier,
a
right?
spore, it's like a fungi, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is the card I didn't know from earlier in the game.
Yeah,
It's just coming
right.
back to haunt me.
Talk about the RNG just like piling
Yeah, it's
itself
just
up on you.
really getting me, man.
All right, Toast, you've got another drawing to do, then Strump, then Firebat again to close out the round. Toast, you're next up. Make us a work of art.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well,
That was
I
quick,
mean, that
Trump.
looks obvious. I'm just gonna guess Cthulhu.
Is it Cthulhu?
Oh.
And Firebat, any comments?
That was fast, man.
It's a giant eye.
All right. Well, Trump, you're drawing next, so you're a little bit behind Toast. So you're still trying to isolate Firebat here, trying to cooperate. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
60 seconds. All right. DisguisedToast is gonna take a stab at this. Go.
Don't want to be shot out of a cannon. This one guy who gets shot out of cannons is Patches.
Is it
Oh.
Patches, the
Come on,
pirate?
Firebat.
Turns out it indeed is. It's not Piranha Launcher. So Toast is still ahead. You know, Trump didn't find a way to isolate Firebat despite all his efforts. Firebat, you still got one drawing. Do it.
What's
All right.
Just do it. 60 seconds. All right. Still on this plan, I see.
what a welcome? Very happy. What's going on down there?
All right, I'm gonna take a stab at it.
All right, go ahead,
Tortolan
Trump.
Forager.
Is it Tortolan Forager?
Oh no!
Bring it home, Firebat. Bring it home.
It's not a bad guess,
Make
but
this real obvious.
Oh, wait, that's backwards.
it was backwards.
Oh, wait, we can't do. All right. Just ignore that.
Okay.
It's
Something,
more
something
the-
caterpillar.
Come on, Firebat. Just be
Ah.
as descriptive as possible.
Okay, let's see. I don't know what I'm even doing anymore.
4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Not even a shot in the dark. All right, there you go. Toast, go.
I have no idea what this is.
Oh, what's that on the right is my question.
Like he put in the triple Z's, but what's who's sleeping? The only people that sleeps
Are
awaken the makers because they are sleeping.
how about somebody who's like napping?
Oh, egg. I mean, you're done.
Yeah,
You guessed. It's Egg Napper, though.
It's Egg Napper, yeah. And it, like the right side's like the profile image of the turtle.
No one gets anything. I'm sorry.
I was
I
trying to
love
like,
you guys, but this took way.
Wait, what did the Z refer to? Napping? Eggs
Napping.
napping?
He's Egg Napper. Brilliant.
he's just chilling with his eggs.
Oh,
He's all happy.
brilliant is a very
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's going to sum it up for round 3 with the Hearthstone. As usual, we have an amazing display of artistic skill here from all our contestants. And at the end of the round, this guy still sits pretty at 4,075 points. Trump at 3,950. Firebat at 1,700. So Firebat's still way behind, but can still put a dent in someone else's ability to win. If he wants to help someone, he definitely has the chance to. Now, before we move on to round 5, reminder, guys, we've got a Matcherino tip jar still open, and we're about perhaps to reach the milestone to unlock the next round.
I need that
Dream
bonus
Phase
round.
9 as well as Phase Rift 137 for the $40 each that they've put in the tip jar. And let's move on to round 5.
Guys, I need the bonus round. Help.
Bonus round is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, have you traditionally done really well in the bonus round?
Well, it's the one I came back in. So the bonus round might be something I need to actually pull ahead. I'll stay ahead.
It's the emoji one, right?
All right.
I'm not really hip with emojis, so.
Oh man, you got to know your best emojis. 100%.
The only one
Okay,
I know is the eggplant one.
let's up. Why do you know the eggplant?
Why is that one?
Why is that the one you know?
That seems
You
weird.
use that a lot? You use that a lot, Trump?
Because of all the vegetables, I like eggplant the most.
Oh. And you know what it means, right? The eggplant emoji.
Yeah, it means veggie.
Yeah.
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 All right. All the discussion aside, we're almost to round 5, guys. We got the deck memory coming up. Usually this is where Toast tends to leverage his street creds with Twitch chat way beyond what anybody else does, aside from maybe Eloise, which did a very good job of it a while back. Now, we'll have to see whether or not you guys are able to do better. Twitch chat will have a hand in the way this goes. So we'll be giving an image to the contestants, and they will have to come up with a modification to that image that makes it as memey as possible. They pull a line of text on it and create the dankest meme that they can, and you, Twitch chat, will get to vote. There will be 1,000 points for grabs, and we will divide them according to the percentage of the total vote that each participant got. So if you get 80% of the votes, you get 800 points. Fairly straightforward. To vote in the chat, !A, !B, !C. We will shuffle the votes around, or the memes around, so you can't know who made what, ideally. And then you guys get to decide who is the big winner at the end of this round. So I guess technically Firebat could make 3,000 points if he gets like 100% of all the votes. So there's an upset potential here if he does way too well for everybody else's own good. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Let's get this underway. Image number 1. The hell is that? You guys got 1 minute to make that meme. Get to work. What is that face? This guy's having a great time. Clearly. Creative juices. This is the first time I see Toast not anguishing in this phase of the game. Usually he goes full life coach on us. All right, 1 minute to go. Man, is any one of you remotely close to a meme? All right, we're going up. Taking a bathroom break. We'll be back. We've done our meme already. Toast and Trump. Still working hard. Toast is amusing himself. He's not too sure. Is that funny? Was that funny, Toast? Not funny enough. Not meme enough. Alright, we got 20 seconds. 20 seconds to go. Toast has locked his meme in. He's ready to go. Trump has locked it in, and Firebat has locked it in. Everybody's locked it in. They're all ready to go. On this note, we shall take a look at the memes. So this was the image, and these are the memes that came alongside it. The 3 memes, they're going to be shuffled up in a random order, so you cannot know who made what. And then you get to vote on what those memes are. The first says, what happens when you give Sonic a blowjob? Second is, stick it to the man, disenchant Firebat. Third, playing standard meta game, LOL. Okay, so who made what is the big question. And who you want to vote for. So to vote, just go, exclamation mark A in the chat, exclamation mark B, or exclamation mark C. You have about 30 seconds before the voting closes, and then we'll be well done. Well, by the time you hear this, it'll be a little bit lower, but like close enough. Trump, any preference besides yourself? Besides your own, of course.
Well, there's too much. Well, Twitch metagame is hard.
Okay. All right, the voting has closed.
Mine is the best, though, for what it's worth.
What is the best? I mean, my opinion on this, voting is closed. It's hard to say. I kind of like the second one.
See, we have similar comedic tastes.
Oh, okay, I see.
The more refined ones, but I fear that my level of comedy will go over the head of these unappreciative people.
All right, so let's unshuffle the memes and see who ends up with what meme. We have Trump with a Firebat meme. This guy still has the blowjob meme, and Firebat was just the please let me go to the bathroom meme.
Yeah, well.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I imagine we'll see how many people end up voting for it.
Yours isn't even Hearthstone related, Toast.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Hearthstone related.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
He's got good buzzwords in there. He really knows Twitch shit.
You use your buzzword knowledge very, very well indeed. So who ended up getting how many points at the end of the day? So for the votes, we've got Firebat with 175 votes and 16%, Trump with nearly the same amount and 16%, and Toast with 746. He knows Twitch, he knows the memes, and he's raced ahead tremendously here at this point in the round. Well, Toast got 678. My bad, I miscalculated. So well done to you, gentlemen. We have another meme for you to use, and then another one after that. Let's get on to the second dank meme.
Oh, this one's so unfair!
What is this? Oh, I see what you did there, production. I see what you did there. You sure didn't want this guy back? You sure you didn't want this guy back? You told me we're gonna fire Toast. After this, we're throwing Toast out forcefully. And now you give him this? Alright, well done, production. I see what you did. I see how it is. Well, Toast is hard work on the cat. He's amused, clearly. Yeah, there's a lot of memes to do with this. There's a lot of references to stuff, even beyond a little piece of bread. A lot of memes. Look at this guy's cute eyes. Goodness gracious. It'd be a shame if anything happened to him. All right, Toast is still amusing himself. He always does. I don't know what's up with that. We have 50 seconds, less than a minute, of course, left before they have to be done creating the meme and submitting it. Hopefully, Firebat's shot at this is going to be much, much better than the previous one. No more bathroom breaks. Oh man, they're serious. They're not messing around about these dank memes. You guys don't know, but dank meme is an art. Dank meming is not something you just pick up in this chat. You work on it in late evenings. Firebat has submitted his meme. Trump has followed suit. And now we're down to Toast with 15 seconds on the clock. And the Toast has submitted its meme. And now we're ready to shuffle the memes and display them for the public to see. So you guys can vote. Again, reminder for those of you who might not know, but !A votes for meme number 1. !B votes for meme number 2. !C for meme number C. Let's shuffle the memes so we don't know who made what. And let's get to voting. You guys have 1 minute to vote. All right, on the leftmost, the meow behind the mask revealed. DisguisedToast. When your cat watches too much, DisguisedToast. Toast has one. Has one big pussy. This is the memery levels have reached unbearable heights. I don't think we're gonna have to keep this PG-13, guys. I mean, although PG-13 probably makes this qualify, we have to keep this PG-9 at some point. Is this what every dank meme is gonna come down to? Ben Bro, you're lucky we didn't have dank memes on your episode, my friend. You are, count yourself one lucky man. You're gonna have some PR issues right about now. All right, 10 seconds left for the voting, guys. We're almost done. To see who ends up winning this one. All right, voting is now closed. Let's tally the scores. Let's unshuffle the memes and see who has what at the end of the day. Let's unshuffle these memes. All right. Well, the memes are in the process. These 3 cats at the same time looking at me are really spooky. I'm not feeling it.
Wow, Toast, you're so dank. You're so dank.
Oh my God, Toast. Oh, Firebat with the clever when your cat watches too much, DisguisedToast. The meow behind the mask revealed, DisguisedToast. And just a big, fat, vulgar meme. Toast with no shame at all. Okay, sorry, there's no vulgarity. My bad. You're right. It's only a pussycat. You're right. I'm sorry, Toast. I'm sorry, Toast. Toast with the refined humor of a comedian. DisguisedToast. All right, let's look at the scores. See who got voted for the most.
Rushed.
I'm gonna take a wild guess here and say, oh my God. Oh. 74% the Toast with 837 votes. Trump with 86 votes and only 8%. And Firebat with 201 and 18%. I thought Firebat was sticking it to the man and just said, you know what? You want to embrace the humor? We're going dank. But Toast is danker than them all. He out-danked everyone again.
Well, the thing is, I was going for something like usually it's Toast that's in you know. And instead, sometimes it's in a Toast.
I see. Okay.
Just went with the more vulgar. Just throw it out there.
Okay, Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, at the end of this count, you end up with even more points, as if you weren't ahead enough at this point. 5.5 thousand nearly for Toast. Trump at 4.2, and Firebat at 2,000. So there's no chance.
Hard for yourself, DisguisedToast. Don't submit anything. The next one.
Oh.
And do some swag.
Have you some shame?
There's a bonus round. There's a bonus round. Right? Did we reach the bonus round?
There should be a bonus round as of right now, yes. We just now reached the bonus round. So, yes, there will indeed be a bonus round after this one. All right, let's move on to the next dank meme. We got more images stashed up. We've been making images for dank memes all day long. We have nothing else to do. Let's get it underway. What is the image we have to work with? Okay. I see. Well, it's not too bad. The 1 minute 5-5 with taunt. I'd play that. Does anybody play that? I don't think I've seen that anywhere. Tournaments, maybe? Ladder? Not in a cavern somewhere. I'll think long and hard about that one. Yeah. There's a lot of easy jokes to pick off, but you gotta go for the real dankness. Either Toast is already done and bored out of his mind, or he's sticking the highway and just saying, you know what, I'm not submitting anything. I don't need the submission here to beat these guys. One minute on the clock for the meme creation. I can't believe this card is actually seen play in competitive Hearthstone. The more I think about it, the less sense it makes. The cooler it is. Saw play in Zoo a long time ago when Reynad invented Hearthstone, and now it's coming back. It's coming back. I'm not sure if it was Reynad's invention this time. Might have been. Probably was. Firebat submitted his meme and is thus ready to compete with the other dank memes. I can't wait to see what surprises lie beyond the reveal. I cannot wait. 20 seconds on the clock. The remaining 2 contestants submit their meme. 15 seconds. Trump submitted his meme. And Toast is last, as usual. Last but not least, as tends to be the case. And 1 second on the clock. Toast submitted at the very end there. And we're ready to go.
Alright.
Alright, let's show us the memes. Let us see those memes. Shuffle the memes, and we come out on the leftmost area. A more expensive thing from below. Hey, it's not too bad. Too true. If you're feeling bare, play a shield bearer. Yo, Mama's so fat, her stats decreased when Crystal Core is played.
Dang.
Okay. All right. Okay, this is advanced humor. Hey, this is advanced humor. So to vote in chat, exclamation mark A on the left side, exclamation mark B in the middle, and exclamation mark C on the right side to vote for your favorite one. Okay, this isn't as bad as the last 2 ones. This took a little bit more thought. Were there any easy jokes you refrained from making, Toast?
No. I think this one I'll probably not do as well.
You won't do as well. Okay, so there's some acknowledgement there at the very least.
I was gonna say probably lose, but I think that's. I don't know.
All right.
But I definitely don't think I'll do as well. Sure.
Voting is closed. Let's unshuffle the memes after we reveal how many votes they each got.
Say that I think I'm finally getting the hang of this.
All right. So how much did Twitch like those? All right, so I'm currently waiting on the score. I feel like, so which one is your favorite one, Firebat? Of all the 3, aside from your own? Since the reveal is going to happen, the voting is closed. Which one do you like the most?
I mean, I like the more expensive thing from below. I don't think it's going to get like the most votes, but I think it's pretty humorous. Because I mean, thing from below costs 0 mana, you know?
It's not wrong. All right, voting count. Let's tally the score. All right, so who did what has been revealed. Now we have Firebat with, if you're feeling bare, play a shield bearer. Does that have anything to do with you casting tournaments in your boxers? Like anything at all?
I mean, a little bit. It's kind of related.
Okay.
I always need a shield bearer, man.
Trump with the yo mama joke. And this
I like the Yo Mama joke. It was a good one.
It's a good one.
It's
Trump
good.
makes clever jokes. You just reap the benefits. All right. Well, that's not too bad. I think I really like the one in the middle. Like the Yo Mama's so fat. I dig. I like that one.
Noxious gets my brand of humor.
Yeah, I get it for sure. But no one else thinks we're funny, which makes it bad. That's the
I think I'm
problem.
gonna win this one.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance you do.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident.
I was gleaning in the Twitch chat's direction. So let's look at the votes and see what Twitch chat preferred from all of these memes.
Yeah.
And Twitch definitely was on Trump's side. And Firebat got left in the dust with 3% of the votes. Trump getting 76%, which is more than he got in the election. And this guy still is with 21% on the right side. Wow. Okay, so Trump, you got it. That was a valiant effort. You did pretty well overall. Your points at the end of the day are definitely closer to Toast than they were prior, but it's still not enough to catch up. And you're still about 800 points behind with 4.9 thousand. This guy Sosa is sitting pretty at 5.7, and Firebat hanging around modern era at 2067. Yeah, we're not catching up the bat. I'm sorry, man. All you can hope for at this point is when the bonus round comes, and it will come, to prevent one of these guys from doing as well as he wants. And that guy would probably be Toast. If you've got a bone to pick, it's gonna be with him. He's sad bat. Well, that being said, guys, I already said that, but we have reached the bonus round milestone of $500 on Match Reno. We're ready to go forward with the 6th and last round of the event. And we've got, for the round 6, it's going to be Top Deck. Top Deck is an event that we've already seen in the past. I've shown it to you before. We have 6 decks that will be presented to the contestants. Each of them has 6 cards associated with it, and we will be revealing those cards from left to right. And as the cards are revealed, the contestants are allowed to take a guess and try to figure out which deck we are alluding to. Try to be as precise as possible to an extent. Don't just shoot, it's a rogue deck. Yeah, well, I know that. Thanks. I just give you some specifics as to what the archetype we're looking for is, and you lose points for wrong answer. So make sure you only buzz in when you're very, very sure. So winning a question here gives you 300 points. I guess technically Firebat could go all the way up to 3.8k, and
it's possible.
Yeah, there's a possibility. Also, I forgot to mention it, but I said this was the last round. I lied. There's a 7th round after that. There's actually a 7th round. So Firebat, maybe, in an alternate universe, can at least make second.
Do you only get one guess per?
You do get one guess per, yes. One guess per
lose
deck.
Points?
Yes, you do lose points.
Oh, wow.
So let's get going with deck number 1. Reveal the first card. Flip it over. Passions the Pirate. Guess the deck, they said. Guess the deck.
I think I know this one.
You probably do with that. Second card, let's flip it over. South Sea Deckhand. Ooh. Feels familiar. Third card, shoot it. Prep and Firebat with the buzz-in.
Quest Rogue.
Is it Quest Rogue? It is indeed Quest Rogue. Now, we specified Ungoro because questing adventurer was a thing. People sometimes in fringe areas of the world call it Quest Rogue, but that was never the case. Quest Rogue indeed was the right answer. 4th, 5th, and 6th card, please. Swashbuckler, Mimic Pod, and the Cavern below. Of course, you can't get that one wrong. So let's get onwards to deck number 2. Firebat off to a strong start. Card number 6, flip it. Yes, that's nothing. Faceless Shambler. Faceless Shambler. Second card. Twilight Drake. Firebat with the buzz-in. What's your guess?
Handlock.
Is it Handlock? Oh.
I don't want to guess.
No, I thought
it's too late, Trump. The buzz-in has been made. You need to buzz in. We're not done here.
Oh dear God! What deck actually runs those 2 cards other than? Got
this, Trump. You got this.
Let's go with Control Priest.
Let's go with Control Priest. Is it Control Priest? It isn't Control Priest. All right, Toast, you're the only one left in here. These 2 guys lost points for taking a hazardous guess. Take your time. Enjoy the flips. Third card. Let's go. Moral Coil. Fourth card.
Handlock.
It's got to be Handlock, they said. 4th card. Abyssal Enforcer.
Another Handlock card.
What is this? 5.
What could this be?
Twisting.
Another Handlock card.
Points to Firebat. I want my
This
points.
has to be Handlock, isn't it? 6th card, please.
Why?
Oh my God. I didn't even know you could do wild decks.
All right,
think-
Toast.
I think I'm just gonna take a guess here, but I think it might be Reno Warlock.
It might be Reno Warlock. Is it Reno Warlock? It is indeed Reno Warlock.
Wow.
So we've had in the past on this episode, even ones where all of you were there. We've had decks that dated way back to the times where we had, Molten Giants and everything. So these decks are not strictly standard. So you will sometimes have historical recalls back to the old eras. Even wild is allowed. So let's go to deck number 3. Any questions? Sorry.
The classic debate.
Yeah, it was the debate, and it worked. We debated them. First card, hit us up. Innervate. Well, at least you can narrow it down to a class. Second card. Wild Growth. Oh, please, Blizzard. Please. Third card. Jade Blossom. Firebat.
Oh, careful.
Is it J Druid?
Is it Jade Druid?
What?
That's what they
What?
get.
Are you kidding me? How's
All
that
right.
possible?
Let's get to the fourth card. Good thing you didn't buzz in, Trump, at least. Barnes. Oh, Toast with a buzz and go.
It's the new Ramp Druid. Right?
What's the name of the new Ram Druid?
No, isn't it just called Ramp Druid? I mean, people.
Okay.
No, it isn't, right?
It isn't.
What?
It
No, it's
is, but it
called
isn't.
It's
It
not.
is,
Wait,
but it isn't.
you want a different name from Ramp Druid?
More or less. I want a specific. Like I want one specificity.
You want a specific card?
I want something. Give me something.
Well, I mean,
Toast.
I know it runs Anaconda with Yasharaj. Anaconda Ramp Druid.
Anaconda Ram Druid? Question mark. It is indeed
Wow.
Anaconda Ram Druid.
Dang.
You did it, Toast.
Oh,
Well
man.
My
All right.
Anaconda don't want none.
Fuck, champ.
done. Toast is just very amused that he's still racing
Block
ahead
Creeper
of
actually running
everyone.
that deck?
Yeah, it's a run
Blossom?
double Bog Creeper. You were on one Jade Blossom, double Mark Keeper, double Wild
Yeah.
Growth.
At least the net decks say that, so that's a possibility. All right, let's get to deck number 4. First card, flip it. Novice Engineer. Notice the stat line. Card number 2. We got Loot Holder. Yeah, that's a lot of card draw. Card number 3. The Doomsayer. Firebat
Oh.
again.
It's another debate.
Freeze Mage.
Is it Freeze Mage?
Wow.
Firebat, if you were a fish, you'd be the easiest fish to catch in the pond by far, but you're not a fish. You're still baited though. Every bait, Firebat. I'll call you Firebait from here on out. Fourth card, let's go. Wild Power
Oh,
Master
crap.
Trump.
I did not expect to see that card. what are you
Is that-
What's that card doing here?
Is that a buzzing I hear, Trump? What perhaps could the answer be? Have you pray tell anything for me here?
Well, I'm always going to take a stab at it. Let's go with Control Paladin.
Let's go with Control Paladin.
I think I
No.
know.
It is
But I'm
not Control Paladin. All right, Toast, you're back on this board solo. 5th card. Let's feed him some
There
value.
you go.
Molten Giant.
I
Wait,
knew
That
it.
is a
Sorry.
Control Paladin deck. You should have asked me for more specificity.
Oh,
That is a Control Paladin deck.
I would have
You are
said
controlling the game until you cast a certain card.
a control deck doesn't rely on 20% to win.
let's go for the 6th card here. I'm curious what that 6th card could be. Toast?
You know, Molten Giant OTK Paladin, right? I mean, Holy Wrath Paladin. There's so much words for it.
All
Holy
right,
Wrath.
do we take Holy Wrath Paladin? Nailed it. Holy Wrath Paladin it was indeed. Let's get to deck number 5. Toast still skyrocketing above the clouds. Let's go. Card number 1. The big question at this point is this Firebat going to be able to go sub 1,000?
I'm working on it.
All right, card number 1 is Acolyte of Pain. Card number 2, Fiery War Axe. 3rd card, Emperor Thorson, Firebat.
Patron warrior.
Hook, line, and sinker. No. Let's get... Is it Patron warrior?
Why? Why isn't it?
Oh, fourth card. Let's go, guys.
Okay, warrior.
We got commanding shout. Oh, no sinker in here. Whoa, we're gonna take a guess here on DisguisedToast side.
I'll make it a bit more interesting. I'll take a risk and say Giants Warrior.
Is it Giants warrior?
No.
Nice risk, but it didn't pay off at all. Trump, you've got the board to
I'm pretty
yourself.
sure it's Blood Warrior, but I'll see the next two.
5 and 6, please. Oh,
Dang.
old school charge is a thing.
It's the
Trump,
one turn kill Raging Worgen charge deck.
I like the amount of specificity
Everything.
here. One turn kill warrior, OTK kill warrior. All right, deck number 6. Let's
Wait,
go.
that's the old version of charge.
No, that's the post Worgen. I mean, that's the post charge change, right?
Yeah, that's when we had it at 3 mana. The first change to up to 3 mana.
Apparently.
Well, the first there were a few
not
changes
only-
for it, but yeah.
Not only
All
wild
right.
decks, but cards that don't exist anymore. Decks.
The card doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's what I'm getting debated by now. It's just cards that aren't real.
check number 6. Oh, guys. All right. No more debate. We're going for real. Card number 6. Hit us up. Norshire Cleric. Card number 5. Oh, number 2. Flip it around. Whatever. My bad. Cabal Talent Priest. I'm just counting down at this point. Card number 3. Power Shield. Wow, thanks, production. That sure is enlightening. Thanks. Card number 4. Barnes! Firebat. I put my faith in
Silence
you.
priest.
Is it Silence Priest? Nailed it. Like a boss.
I need to wait for the 4th card. I've figured it out now.
Great time to figure.
Yeah.
Oh, card 5 and 6. He picked up on the pattern at least. The debate last 3 cards, and then we stopped debating. Cabal Song Stealer, of course, and Humongous Razor Leaf at the end of that sequence. No other deck runs those cards, at the very least, not commonly. All right. Now that we're done with the top deck segment, we can recap the scores and look at Toast at 6.3 thousand, Trump at 4.6, and Firebat lower than he was going into the round, unfortunately, at 1.4 with 67 left over. All right, now we're about to get into round number 7, but before we do so, and this is the second bonus round, so we've already got like a ton of bonuses. We've got bonus rounds galore. We've done nothing but rounds. That's a lot of rounds for the game. I think this is the most rounds we've done for Streamer Showdown on Hearthstone Edition, and it's been amazing. And again, before we do that, a big thanks to our today's sponsor, Ting. So Ting is a cell phone service provider in the US, which charges you based on your usage. So if you're off and around Wi-Fi, Ting can save you a lot of money on your phone bill as you are able to just pay for what you use. If your mobile data plan isn't capping at any point, just use Ting. You can actually sign up using the link that we have under the stream, smork.ting.com, and get yourself $25 on your first month. Ting has award-winning no-hold customer support, top-rated in Consumer Reports for the last 2 years in a row. That's insane. There are no phone trees. If you call Ting, someone actually picks up the phone. Feel free to test it on stream. They have an online chat, email, and texting support if you prefer some other options. So you can manage your usage through their online dashboard and mobile app. Everything a Ting agent can do in the back end of your account can be done by yourself in the Ting dashboard, like disabling text messaging entirely. So basically, you own your account, you own your phone, you own your rates, you own your plans, you own anything you want to do. So just check out if your phone is compatible, and you can check them out. That being said, without further ado, let's get into round number 7. We're done. Let's get onwards to Emo Gigi, a crowd favorite.
Final
At least one of
round.
my own, as I struggle to guess those.
Do you
And I'm
lose
sure
points?
all of you do too. So what we're looking for here for the final round are voice lines. So we'll show you a series of emojis describing a voice line in the game, one that is probably rather notorious. And there is no penalty for guessing wrong, so you can guess if you want to. Don't be hesitant to guess. Questions are worth 300 points, and you do not lose anything if you fail. So let's go.
But you can only
And-
guess once, right?
Right, only one guess, as is the case typically. So one guess, no penalty. Good
Uh,
luck. Let's get the first one underway. Emojiji. That was quick. Toast, you ready?
shields up.
Shields up. Is it shields up? It is shields up.
That was an easy one.
That was fairly simple. All right, number 2, Emojiji guys, hit us up. You are. The hell is that? Firebat's ready.
I have no time for games.
I have no time for games.
No
Is that
time.
what it is? Yes, indeed it is. Tell us with the perfect mimic of the image. All right, Emojiji number 3. Toast, really? Okay, go ahead.
Die, insect.
Is it
Oh.
die insect?
Dang.
Oh, it is the die insect. 140 IQ confirmed here on the side of Toast. We can do this. Let's get the 4th Emojiji underway. All right. Oh, that's pretty tough, right? Who even? Whoa. That's a good one. Someone might have figured it out, but they're not on the show. All right, I'm gonna start counting down in my head. I'll give you some time, but there's an eventual countdown happening. Man, that's a tough one. Are you guys even willing to hazard a guess here? Not even close, right?
I'll hazard a guess. I mean, but I'll let.
I mean, it will count as your guess. I'm just thinking, have you come close to a solution anywhere? Do you have pieces of it?
Yes.
Okay. I'll give you another 20 seconds to work on that. 20 seconds we go. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No penalty, Trump. Go ahead.
Bring me a quest.
Is it bring me a quest? Well done.
Oh.
Questing adventurer with the right line. Did you just not know who it belonged to?
No, I've never heard of that line.
Interesting. Okay. Really? Okay. I guess. All right. Oh, that can happen. So you figured out the wording without knowing the voice line.
Yep.
Well, good
Nice.
emojis is what that means. Let's get onwards to number 5 for the emojis. All right. Toast, of course. Go ahead.
X marks the spot.
X Master
Wow.
Spot. Is that the right one?
Oh, Toast never will lose in this round. Oh my god.
Toast on a roll as usual. All right. Number 6. Yeah, what? Yeah. Can we all acknowledge how confusing this is? That's not right. This has got to be one of the hardest emojis we've had on the show of all time, looking at it. Okay, so there's something on the little dude's head. I think. I can see something on his head. You know, it's like something you'd put on your head if you were, say, crowned. Yep. Now the question is, can you even figure it out what the follow-ups are? Even Toast is completely puzzled here.
I'm bamboozled.
Yeah. There's no debate here. It's all very fair and honest. But the bamboozlement is real. Alright. So I can count pretty well, and I can tell you how many guys there are on that image. How many little heads there are on that image. And Toast is ready.
The 100 kings shall rise again.
The 100 kings shall rise again. Is that the correct voice line? Not quite there. You're close enough, but you're very close, but not quite. Read the emojis. Close, but not quite. I will quote DisguisedToast. 100 kings shall rise again. I have quoted this man
All right.
verbatim.
Oh!
And Trump now waking up.
Oh! The 100 kings will rise again.
Sick work. Nice job, man. Nice job. Well done, Trump. All right, you got it. You got it. You're closing in on Toast. You're doing it. All right, guys. Number 7. Let's go. Ooh. Toast, are ready?
Toast!
It's a straightforward one. Put this apple on your head.
Is it? Put this apple on your head. It is indeed our lovely friend Knife Juggler, although I'm not sure
my
many people
gosh.
like him. He still must be our friend here for the sake of the show. All right, last emoji. And now we've got. Okay. I've got it. Toast.
Oh, we've been hearing this one a lot
Oh, what is it?
with the introduction of the quest rogue. Drink with me, friend.
Is it drink with me, friend? It is indeed youthful brewmaster, and Toast runs away with the round once again.
Oh my goodness.
And that is the end of the rounds and the end of all the games that we had to play today. And at the end of all these games, we find Firebat at a glorious 1767, Trump at 5242, DisguisedToast at 7811. So everybody spam PogChamp in the chat to celebrate your 5th time winner. DisguisedToast. Not bad. Also, you can take comfort from that in the fact that Johann Heinrich Friedrich Klink, a German naturalist and botanist, was born in 1767. Aside from that, there's no upside. There's none. There's absolutely none. All right. Well, Toast, I must ask you if you have any words to share with the crowd. How do you feel? Does winning feel good, or do you just feel like it's business as usual at this point?
Winning feels it feels better than losing. Honestly, as long as I woke up on time, I'm pretty sure it was over from that point.
Yeah, I feel
but
like...
no, no, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Always exciting to defend my title.
So I have a question for the memory game, right? Like, I'll ask Trump for this one. Trump, like, do you think the memory game was too hard, or were you just guys not prepared for it? Like, should we tone it down a little bit, or was it just a fair game that?
I think it was fair.
Okay.
I would have done better if I had probably like people do better if they watch it. So I would recommend people watch it first. And I would have done better if I had watched the card reveal previously because I didn't realize how tricky it was.
Yeah, a lot of the names were a little bit tough, and also we purposely try to trick you as well. So Firebat, are you not too disappointed at the very least? I know you wanted to come here and crush Toast for real. You were so close last time, right?
Yeah. I was like one question behind him last time, and this time, not knowing any of the names of any of the cards from Edgaru or any of the sounds that any of the cards make was a huge disadvantage for me. In the future, if I wanted to like really compete in the show, I would need to play the game with game sounds on, which I don't currently do. And I would need to learn the names of the cards, which I don't currently know. So those are the big setbacks that really held me back.
Back to studying for you then, if we get you again on the show. All right, well, we'll ask you next time how ready. When you feel ready, just hit us up. You're like, guys, I'm ready to take on the champs this time, and we'll get you on board, no problem. As soon as you've done your studying. Now, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Big shout out to the production team that was behind this. Really, really appreciate the work you guys have done. I ran into some issues with my webcam specifically, but it all got sorted out as my still face is perfectly fine. It's kind of creepy, but we'll work with that for the sake of this show. Big thanks again to Ting for the sponsorship, as well as Matcherino for having the ability to let us crowdfund the event. Toast, any shout outs you want to do before we close out the show?
Obviously, shout out to the production team. I've been having a lot of fun playing these trivia games, and it's great. And I'll also be streaming right after this one, so if anyone wants to stick around, that'd be cool. Yeah.
All right, sure. Trump, any shout outs?
And those are some. I really liked the multiple emoji stuff. That was pretty creative. Good stuff. I love this show. I always love being on game shows. It's been my dream the whole time. You've let me do it twice now. Cheers. I'll be back to take you on in number 15, Toast.
So we expect Trump to come back at some point. Firebat, any shout outs before we close off?
Yeah, just kind of ditto what everyone said. Shout out to production. Shout out to you, Noxious. You're always a great host. Shout out to Twitch chat, who's participating along the way. But
you did a Twitch chat. You got Ultrasolar on the board twice. That's amazing.
Yeah, shout out to Ultrasolar.
Oh, you got these guys good. All right, well, guys, for myself, the production crew, and everyone else, thanks a lot for watching. Now, one thing before I go, if you think you'd be great, amazing, the best at creating questions for the show, feel free to contact Shanman at discord.gg/ShanmanV. We'll put up the VODs on YouTube as soon as possible. Stay tuned for the next broadcast. Follow the show on Twitter at Stream Showdown. And without further ado, you are free and have the best of days.